Seeing if anybody's out there. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. We will see who's alive, who's here. Becky, hello, Becky. How are you tonight, my dear? How is Becky doing? Steve, how are you, buddy? How is Stevie today? Becky got first comment. Stevie got second comment. Becky, are you okay? I'm good. That's good. I'm good too. Uh, wasn't so bad here today for temperatures. Weren't so bad, I'm going to say. No, you're not okay. Why? What's going on, Becky? Is there anything I can help you with, Becky? Deary, how are you doing? You're going to be putting a video up soon? Oh, yeah. No, this is a kid-friendly channel. No, damn, I can't do it here. Could somebody who is a moderator please remove that moderator's comment? If I do it, it blocks them permanently or something. I don't know. Stevie, how are you? Stevie Tone, how are you? Tomorrow, most likely, yes. Very good. Hey, James, how are you doing, my friend? Well, Becky, you might say it about your husband, but maybe I'll have to come over and have a talk with you about your husband, huh? That's good, James. Very, very good. Glad you're doing great. I also am not going to complain about today. It wasn't a bad day. I'll be there right after the live stream. How does that sound? Very good. I'm glad you did. Hello, Soft Kiss. Do you have a name that I can call you by? Tone. Good night, all. All right. Good night, Becky. I'll see you later. How does that sound? Literally, I will see you later. And it's later. How you doing? I'm looking right at you. Yeah. Okay. Carla. Okay, that's what.
That because I know Reagan wasn't on.
I know. Carla. Okay, I will call you Carla from now on. I was checking out your Argentinian boas. They're beautiful. Beautiful. They are my favorite. They get very large. I like that. I like the colors, the black. Yes. I was looking at. Did you guys did you or your husband or something? I don't know. Write a article for reptile magazines, Carla? You thought that was funny, Tone, huh? Tone said good night, hon.
Good night.
So, what is everybody up to tonight? How is everybody? How is everything going? No, Tony ain't going nowhere. Stevie, that was Becky saying good night. She was going to sleep. Brad, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? Oh, that was your video on there. Okay, yes. That's what I was wondering. I didn't know if you guys had wrote that or if it was, but yes. Setting up the snakes. Oh, you picked them up today? That is right. Are you satisfied with what you got? Maniac, how are you tonight, sir? How are you doing? Great. Yeah, I'm feeling better. My knee hurts because that's what I landed on. Usually I'm very good at falling, Brad. I've learned over the years, over my almost 50 years, when I fall, how to land. But this was so fast, I didn't have a chance to take it up and land on my
Your roly-poly roll?
Yeah, I couldn't do the roly-poly roll that day. You complained because put information. Oh, misinformation. Yes, there's a lot of That's funny how there's so much misinformation out there. But if but then again, like I put information out there, and not everybody agrees with all my information. But like I always say too, that's what works for me. But that if there was a lot of misinformation in there, yeah, I didn't read the whole article or nothing because I was watching your videos and stuff like that. Some yes, some no. You'll have to elaborate. Tell me about it later when we're done this. You could text me or whatever and let me know what's going on. You know who I don't see in this live stream tonight, hon? Jeffrey. Slashmaster's not in here. Yeah, it is strange. Usually Jeff is one of the first people, unless he's in the background lurking, just watching. Yeah, they do get big. I do know that. I realize that they get very large. Yes, Tone. And I don't check humidities either. I kind of just play it by sight. If I notice something, then I up the humidity and stuff like that. That happens. And then when I get behind, I'll start watching everybody's videos, but I can't comment on them. I hit the thumbs up and I go on to the next one because I try to get caught up because I have kids that need the computer and the wife needs the computer. And, so I try to get watching everybody's video. The squirrels might have Slash. I do believe they do. They probably do. Maybe Bigfoot got him when he was out hunting for him. I don't know. Justin, how are you doing, my friend? How you doing here? Good to see you here. Or the Beef Coons. Yeah, they could have him too. The Beef Coons could definitely have Jeff for sure.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
So no, the Beef Coons don't have my Jeffrey.
Is he lurking in the background?
I have my Jeffrey.
Or am I not privileged enough to have him on here tonight?
Because I have his attention.
Ed, how are you doing, sir? How are things going? What's up, everyone? Not much, Jeff. Not much.
Is he on there now?
Yes, he is. Oh, don't worry about the typing. I mess up all the time, and I don't even need a new keyboard. This is a new one. Your team finally won, Stevie. Good. My team lost today again. And the only.
Oh. Ow, you're hurting me.
Oh, yeah. Those liners are amazing. They're the best liners out there ever. Seriously. Yes. If you're talking about Ed, I think he escaped the tree.
Please not to play with my toes.
Come on, Andrew, please. Carla, I have to admit, since I started using the liners, when I put them in there, my snakes have been doing much better. They eat better. They don't seem as stressed out and stuff like that. So everything's good with them. Yeah, I find they work very good.
Oh,
Yeah, they did. Oh, Matt, how are you doing? I did not get a chance to watch your video today, but I will watch it after I am done this. So, that's what I was thinking. They don't push the. I'm mad at the Eagles too. They lost big time today. It was like 45 or 48 to 7 or something. It was crazy loss today. I find when you put the chips in there or something, a lot of them push your chips out of the way and lay right directly on the bottom anyway. So when I put the liners in there, they lay right on top of those, and they do fine. They love it. What was the score of the Vikings game, and who did they play? I didn't catch that one at all.
I think the Vikings played the Bears.
They played the Bears.
I think they played the Bears.
Hmm.
I'll find out. NFL.
Yeah, I have to agree. They Bears and lost by 5. Yep.
Was I right that they played the Bears?
Yeah, and they lost.
The Chiefs played the Rams. Oh, the Chiefs played the Rams tomorrow. Packers played the Seahawks. The Seahawks won. The Steelers played Jaguars. Steelers won. Texans versus Redskins. Redskins won. Buccaneers versus Giants. Giants won. Titans versus Colts. Colts won. Panthers, Lions. Lions won. The Bengals and the Ravens. Ravens won. Cowgirls and the Falcons. The Cowgirls won.
I love how you did that one.
Broncos and Chargers. Broncos won. Raiders, Cardinals. Raiders won. Eagles, Saints. We're not. Holy shit! We're not going to talk about that one.
I told you.
Yeah, the Vikings and the Bears. The Bears won.
Mr. Cusco, not much is going on. We were just going over some of the scores for today for football. It was crazy. Crazy. Yep.
All the games for today.
That were all the games for today, yes. So, yeah, it was kind of a tough day for some of the favorite teams.
Did you like how I did that? The Cowgirls and the
Yeah. So, Brian, how are you doing tonight? He's probably in here watching. How are you doing tonight? Brian, how are you doing? But yeah, I'm gonna go watch your video later, Matt, as soon as I'm off here, and see what you put up. I didn't get a chance to put it up. Finish the ending. Not much here. It was kind of warmer today. It was like I think it wasn't below 0 here today. What was the temperature today? Let me see. I'll let you know. The temperature today was 7 degrees. Not bad. Becky, you should work for the sideline for the NFL. Yes, you should. I could see her being an accommodator, being like, yeah, the Cowgirls are out here doing
Cowgirls. Oh, I mean, Cowboys. I'm sorry.
Big news is we made. You made an Instagram. Very good. I will go subscribe to your Instagram. Todd, how are you? Reagan, how are you tonight?
Yeah, Dad. You're not going to subscribe to their Instagram. You're going to follow them on Instagram.
Okay, Andrew. I'm sorry.
Backstreet dweeb.
Whatever.
Good night.
Say guten Tag.
All right. Say good night. You can't hang on me. What was I going to? Oh, Brian, I had a question for you, if you don't mind me asking, because you had to run yesterday, and it's about your retic. It's about your Jay's balls. How are you doing? It's about your pied retic. Now, this is something I want to know. Have you ever heard of the pied retic in general, all of them having a little bit of an attitude or being a little more on the aggressive side. Hey, Aquaballs, how are you doing? Thank you for jumping in.
Hi, Sly. Where's that 1v1?
It's coming. He's very busy right now.
Where's that 1v1?
He's been working every day. Just rehouse your AVIC. Yeah, I'm going to be doing... Yeah, because I think the pied genetics, this is just an observation, with anything that seems to be pied. Oh, is that what you think it is? Okay, it's very possible. I'm not sure. It could very well be what it is. But I noticed even with ball pythons, young pieds have a little bit of an attitude. And I heard the Burmese are the same way. Now, if they grow out of it, but I suppose the Burmese ones too are closer to being wild caught. They're closer generation to the wild caught generation. So I do believe that would be that. Oh, that'll be cool. That's cool. Aqua balls. Yeah, when I do I built a couple of those mini fridge ones. I always leave the condenser in the back for wet balancing out the weight. Because sometimes if you take that out, when you open the door, the whole little mini fridge will tip forward. And I find if you could take everything else out, but if you leave the compressor in the back, it kind of balances out the weight some. I think all animals will become more. Yeah, it's a good example of that, Brian. The blood pythons. Now, back in the day, House of Inverts, how are you? Blood pythons 34 years ago, you couldn't even look at those things, and because they had such a nasty, aggressive attitude. But now that they've been bred in captivity for so long, they have kind of mellowed out, and they're kind of like puppy dog tame, most of them, except when they first come out of the eggs, and you try to sex them, they kind of got a little bit of an attitude, but they do adjust very fast, very well, very fast. So, oh yeah, because if you take that little compressor out of the back, when you open up that door, them things tip forward, boom, and then all your stuff inside sometimes falls out. You can take everything else out. I did a video on it, Aqua Balls. It's in one of my videos. I don't know how far back it is, but it's in there. And it's all, I show what I do. I leave it in there because if you take it out, when you open the door, they tip forward. Okay, Matt, see you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping in here. Yes, we do. Oh, that'll be good to see, House of Inverts. I haven't seen you do that in a while. Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah. Yeah, everybody sub everybody that's in here. So that way everybody gets... Jay, how are you doing? Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Yeah. That's what I do too, Todd. Everybody who subs me, I sub them back. Oh, you got some new additions. That'll be great to see. I haven't seen you on do a video in a while, though, but yeah, it's always good to have new additions in your invert collection. Watching America's Most Wanted, huh? Yeah, but Jay, did you get that on video? The rehouse of the AVIC, or not? I used to like Unsolved Mysteries years ago. The incubator itself doesn't need to have super high humidity. Most of the humidity that your eggs are going to get are going to come from the substrate or the egg box itself. What I find, people put the bottles in there for it so that when you open up the refrigerator or the incubator and you shut it, it gets right back up to heat again, up to the temperature again. Brian, thank you. And yes, thank you for stopping in. And like I said, I'll give you a call one day this week. Yeah. Maybe on your next one, huh, Jay? All right, good night, Cusco. Let me see here. Thank you for stopping in, Todd. Well, the only reason I keep it there, like I said, is for the weight thing. You know, otherwise, when you open the door, it comes out. I haven't figured anything else out unless you bolt it down to something. With the little mini fridge incubators and stuff like that, I leave that condenser in the compressor in the back, so that way.
Yeah, when you have the door open,
because when you open that up, I've had seen people open them up and everything fly right up because it tips forward. Thank you, House of Inverts. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. But most of the time, even if you open it up and you have you even touch the door, like you said, it'll tip forward. I always left it. It might be dead weight, but once you put it in spot, you're not really going to be picking it up much. So. I would like to get one of them ones from Tall Grass Reptiles. Has some real good incubators, but they're pretty pricey. In the same with the ones from Sea Serpents. Good. All right. Thank you for stopping in. And thank you for the kind words. Very expensive. I have to agree with you. Aqua balls. Why get an incubator when you can incubate in your rack system? It depends on the rack system. I've seen people do it. Ed does it that way, and he has very good success. So, I don't know. I like just having an incubator, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there you go. That's a good answer. Justin gave you a good answer there, Slash, because that means it takes away from more space for snakes. Well, Carla, I'll be watching your channel to see if see what some of your readings that are coming up. It'll be very great to see. Hey, Sarah, how are you doing? Well, I don't have a problem, Aqua Balls, keeping my room a steady temperature at all, even with going in and out. I keep it pretty accurate, and I know a few other people that do it too. But I could see your point, because sometimes you can, the fluctuation in the temperature could be trouble. Yes, I do know. Yeah, 85. That's that would be good for an ambient temperature for the snakes, Jeff. You probably wouldn't have any problem with that. Yeah, you do. So that would be very well. It would be hard for you to control, and 85 would be hot if you lived in the room. I think it's great for temperature control. I have to agree with you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Reagan. Yeah. See, now, us individuals in the northern hemisphere, well, the northern climate, not northern hemisphere, but the colder regions like Maniac and myself, it can be hard to maintain a temperature in the room because the temperature fluctuates really, really bad. So, Sarah, how are things going? I mean, I know what happened earlier, and I was just wondering how things are going. Yeah. And I suppose since you have them in your garage, Aqua Balls, and I find this myself because I got a lot of aquariums. I don't have a problem with humidity. Do you have a problem with humidity? 80 to 82 ambient hot. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, 60% humidity. I don't check the humidity much because, like I said, I got aquariums in there, so the humidity stays up anyway. And I was just asking if Aqua Balls, you don't have a problem with humidity then either, do you?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a good set. That's a good range there. Even though it's been dry with your aquariums, you have to check the humidity. See, I'm in a more humid climate area than I guess. So it might make a difference. Yeah, that's when I double check it too. I wonder, Aquaballs, if you sealed your room up really, really good, if that would make a difference. But, you live in a desert, so I guess that does, make a difference. Yeah, that's the only time I worry too is if I start noticing a shed problem, and I haven't never really had no major shed problems because I make sure. Sarah, please hang in there and be. I hope everything works out for you. Yeah, it's like 30, 35%. I don't know what the humidity is here, but again, I got it in a room in my basement. So, yeah, humidity today is like 90%. So, and that's just because of all the snow out there. Oh man, Sarah, and that's a shame. Are you guys gonna have to start a whole new channel or something? I don't know. It makes you upset that you can't do your like you guys do the feedings and stuff like that of the retic and stuff like that, and people get upset at that, and then they tend to ding you or whatever it is they do, I guess. And I don't know. I don't know. You can't start up another channel? Get a new router, and it changes your IP address, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's very upsetting, though. Very, very upsetting. What did he get a strike for? Do you know? That's why I don't, I won't do live feedings on my videos at all, period. And then as for us, copyright strikes, I don't know. I've had a few copyright things, but they striked it, but either they blocked it or they put a commercial on it, and the money went to the people whoever had the copyrights on it. Oh, okay, Aqua Balls, I got you. See, Black Balls, now that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Now, that's what they should have. Because, I don't understand why people they know what the channels are about. So why would they even go watch channels if they know that there's going to have reptiles on it or tarantulas on it and things like that? If they don't like it, don't watch it. That's all, And Edward Tyndall is very obvious. He says it right in his videos. If you don't like what I'm about to do, turn the video off. Don't watch it. It's natural. It's nature. It's the circle of life. That's what happens. No, don't stress about it, Sarah, because you could put videos up on Instagram. You got um, Facebook you can do videos on, and I think there's another one out there. Yeah, that would be the thing, is to come up with a good name. Should I say that? I'm trying to think. I wonder if people were to message the YouTube to ask them, like send them letters or something, or to have them put your YouTube channel up. Would that work, do you think, Sarah, or no? Yes, Slash. I did not see you had put that there. Yeah, YouTube is kind of funny how they've gotten since the shooting and their ad apocalypse or whatever the heck you call it. I don't know. Well, Sarah, the only thing we could do is try, huh? You know, there should be like an animal version of YouTube or something, just for people who want to put animal stuff up. I have to agree with you there, Justin, 100%. But if YouTube is watching my channel, I'm only joking. Jay, have a great day tomorrow. That could very well work. That could very well work, Jay. Justin, I have to agree. Yeah, I don't know why, Reagan. That's kind of strange. Facebook is going to start getting funny about stuff too. They already started getting funny about stuff. They're starting to grab people and block them from doing sales on their stuff and all that. They're really getting funny. They did another strike on you? It's like they're looking for something. I don't understand why they would even be why they would be doing that. I don't get it. Yeah, it was not kid friendly, I suppose, huh? What was the video about, Reagan, if you don't mind me asking? Makes you wonder why they're going after you like that. They're saying that snakes were not kid friendly. When I was a kid, that's all I could think about. Even when I was 3, that's all I had on my mind. Mind you, then when I got up to change the channel to find something, I had to physically change the channel. There was no remotes, but yeah. I have yet to see anything that's not kid friendly about your channel. You've never done anything wrong. I don't know. Yeah, Sarah, please keep us posted on how that goes, okay? And tell Edward we're pulling for him. Well, Theory, another thing I'm thinking, once you become monetized, They really put the looking glass in on you. If you had like 20,000 subscribers and you didn't monetize yourself and you weren't one for monetization, or you didn't want to be for monetization, I don't think they would pay much attention to your channel at all. But if you put commercials on there and you become monetized, they really watch everything you're doing because they want to make sure that you're sponsorship friendly. They don't want their sponsors to start dropping off YouTube saying, "Oh, look, this person's doing this and this person's doing that." That was what the whole ad apocalypse thing was. So the whole key is not to, don't monetize your channel. Get as big as you want. Just don't monetize it, because if you monetize it, that's when they're going to start scrutinizing every single thing you do on there. Yeah, they don't seem to like reptile channels. They don't seem to like a lot of animal channels in general, because of places like PETA and things like that really get on them about it. But see, feeding scorpions and feeding tarantulas is one thing. Feeding snakes, because snakes eat other like rodents and birds and stuff like that. That's where the tipping point is, I think. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's why I don't like people eating tasty animals either. They've done some really nasty things in their day. PETA has, but yet they get away with it. So I don't know. I had a problem because the house that we bought before she died, she was a PETA person, and she couldn't stand the fact knowing that I had a snake in a tub, because she thought the snake should be out roaming. And I used to sit there and try to explain to her that if you go out and find that snake outside, it's not going to be roaming. It's going to be hiding in a little tight, little small area. ReptiTube or Reptile Tube. I like that one. That's a good one. Everything YouTube don't carry. That's where you should go. Now, Justin, if you did do this, right? How big of the servers and stuff would you have to be able to upload all these videos? Like YouTube. I mean, how big is that to be able to accept all the YouTube videos that are going up? Would you be able to handle the capacity of that? I just don't think it's right that they do that they have the ability to. Well, I know it's when you sign on, you give them the right to strike you down or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of strange. They blocked 2 of mine live streams due to the fact worldwide blocked it due to the fact of the TV was going and Disney stuff was on there. Why do you think you would? Oh, you think you would get sued because of the word tube? Yeah, it would probably have to be you're right. It would have the tube part, saying tube in the name would probably get you dinged. Like Instagram didn't do Instagram tube, they did Instagram TV. Yeah. But you could do another video sharing site and not have a problem because Instagram did it. I don't think you would get sued for having um, there's a few of them out there, and I don't think you would get sued for sharing videos. I think you would get in trouble for name or something like that. They do, and it should be like halted in some way because I know we got laws against monopolies. So I don't know. Do they really? See, no, I didn't know that. I know there's one from Russia that's like a YouTube. But here's what gets me about that one from Russia. I can't remember what the name of it is. They come on YouTube and take everybody's YouTube channel and automatically put it over there. And they run commercials on your stuff and all that, and they get the money. Repti Station or Reptile Station or Animal Station or something. Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah, the whole thing would be trying to find a really, really, really good name for it. It would be kind of it's kind of hard to come up with. Well, that'd be cool. My favorite Disney movie? I don't know if I really have a favorite Disney movie. Is It's a Wonderful Life owned by Disney now? Because if it is, that's my all-time favorite movie. I'm not sure. How about Reptile Cam or Critter Cam? No, Critter Cam wouldn't work. How about Reptile Cam or Animal Cam or something like that? You like the Lion King Aqua Balls? Lion King. Now you're watching it. Now is it owned by Disney? Ed, it might be. It probably is. I like the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm pretty sure that is owned by Disney. My favorite all-time scary movie is Phantasm. There's a clown. Have you ever heard of Phantasm before, Tone? I know it was a good movie. I remember watching it way back when it first came out. I'm not sure if it's a Stephen King thing or not. I don't think it is though, but Phantasm, you need to look it up, Tone. It's a very good movie. Early 80s, yes. Like 80 or 81 or something. I think the first one came out in 79 or something like that, Ed. I'm not sure, 78, 79, but they were very good. Willard is a good movie too. I like that one. I didn't think it was Stephen King. But yeah, that Phantasm, you need to look at it. Look it up. Then it was so long before they came out with the second Phantasm. I know what you were doing, Tone. I don't think you were born yet. Oh, jeez, that's funny. What name was that didn't go? That didn't work. Oh, Stevie, you're still here. I thought you had. I don't. For some reason, I thought you were not here. For some reason, I don't know why. Okay, everybody's got a job tonight. Is try to think of a good name for a alternative, like reptile station, and let Blackballed know, Justin, so that way he can try to figure this out. Then you can do monetization too, because anybody like not monetization, but people could run ads on there. Reptiler.com. That sounds interesting. Or herper.com or something. Or yeah, that's I like that one. That one's a good one. Sometimes that's fun though, aqua balls is cleaning your aquariums. I enjoy doing it sometimes. I really do. Reptile talk or animal talk or herping hand. That's a good one. That's kind of an interesting name too. Yeah, I used to have a whole bunch of them too. I used to have hundreds of aquariums, but now I'm down to just a few because I've been getting rid of it. Repti Watch. Yeah, that's all good. All of them are. Herpoid. We Talk Herbs is good. Ball Stream. Herbing. Yeah. I like that. Hold on, guys. I got to shut this TV off here. Thank you. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, I am back. I am back, 100% back. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Herbing, yep. Well, I'll have to brainstorm on it and give Justin ideas so he can do this. And I'm sure you won't care if people put feeding videos or anything up, would you? Yeah, I agree. As long as it's not illegal, you're good to go. Yep. So, Ed, are you still in here? And if you are, I was going to ask you how did you guys get any? Did you get any locks? I got some good locks for video for tomorrow. I'm hoping I have a good season this year. Doesn't have to be spectacular, but I do got a few good locks, and we'll see how that goes. It'll be that's good. I'm glad. There you guys go. There's his email address to send any name ideas to. I sent you a picture of the lock I had today, right? I had a couple of them. Theory, thank you for stopping in here. Tell your wife hello, and we'll see you later. Can't wait to see the video either, Theory. Yeah. So, what does anybody want to talk about? Anything in particular? Anybody want to cover any subjects or anything like that? And we'll do our best to get them covered if we can. Anything? Oh, yeah, I suppose. Well, Theory, you have a great night, my friend. And we will see you tomorrow, maybe. Hopefully. Unless, of course, you're working. which you probably are because you work a lot too. Anyway, yep, James, I will see you tomorrow, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. And again, thank you for stopping in. I would like to see, this is no joke, Aquaballs. This is what I would like to see. One, I would like to see everybody get along because, I mean, there are people out there that argue over this stupidest stuff with ball pythons. Okay? Like, let's say you have a ball python that's worth $20,000, okay? And I have the exact same ball python morph. And if I want to sell it for $5,000, that should be my prerogative. You understand what I'm saying? I think everybody should get along in that way. I would like to see everybody help each other out. And that's the truth. I've always been about that since day one. And I would like to see more educational stuff going on. I'd like to get younger people in it. I would like to see the stereotyping about the reptile community just go away. I'd like to see them stop trying to pass laws and take them from people, if that's what you're talking about. As for genetics, I hope were you talking about genetics? But them are the things I would like to see, and I would like to see that I would like to see the prices also level off somewhere. I mean, I don't like to see like a pied. I don't want to see the pied in the future here be like $50. I don't want to see that. I would like to see it just maintained, $300, things like that. What would you like to see in the future with the ball python game? And don't forget, guys, I have Ed's link to his videos and stuff in my descriptions of my videos, and you can contact him for the liners. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see also I forget what I was going to say. It was just there and it just popped out of my head. People having more fun with it. That's what I was going to say. I'd like to see people having more fun with it. A lot of people get into it and then they get serious about it. I mean, like seriously, they don't want to have no fun with it and everything. I've always looked at it as having fun. Really have. When I started with the reptiles 30 something years ago, it was a therapy type of thing because of my back, and it helped me with it. And I would like to see more people realize what kind of therapeutic animals they can be, just to sit and watch them and look at them and admire them and stuff. And they're always thinking dogs and cats and stuff like that. But for people who live in apartments and stuff who can't have a dog and a cat, fish and reptiles are a good alternative. Yeah, I agree with you, Black Ball. Aqua Balls. I do agree with you. I don't know if a normal pie will drop down too much there, Reagan. I think it's been in this hobby for a long, long time, and I don't see it dropping much lower than it already is. You can find them a little cheaper than this, but I think about $300 is about where it's going to stay because I think they're going to say it because it's a recessive, and I think they're just going to stick with it. You know, there's been a lot of combinations with other things, and the price hasn't dropped down. I really don't think. I think it's going to stay there. I believe that, Justin. I do. I believe that they change a person, they help them and everything. I know when we were going down to the city down here and fighting the law that they wanted to change. When we were down there, Becky was explaining to him, if you guys make him get rid of these, you guys don't understand. He will not be the same person again. Yeah, they'll have a definite. That's Friday, the infamous Black Friday. Yeah, see, Reagan, I don't think the prices are going to drop much lower than $300. I think it's going to stay right about $300 for a pied. And what I think is going to happen is when they put these combinations in, them prices will be way up there, and then they'll all eventually come down. I think they'll level off about $300. I think that's got. I think that'll be a. I think that's for many years to come. The $300 mark for a pied or more. Yeah. I love my dog to death. Don't get me wrong. If something happened to my dog, I'd be devastated. But I don't think I'd ever want another dog again. I think it's going to be strictly sticking with the reptiles and the tarantulas and stuff like that. I don't think. I know some people like Ed doesn't like the tarantula scene too much, and that's fine because he's got a little bit of a phobia from spiders, but that's okay. I plan on trying to get Ed past that. Oh yeah. The reptile hobby in general. I want to see more Burmese pythons, man. They're my absolute Burmese and things like that. I want to see a lot of Burmese python morphs coming out. I got lucky. Got a female pied for one. Yeah. It happens. Like I said, you'll see them lower than that, but they don't. It's not going to be a staple for 125. Reagan, I will do my best. I will have Becky talk to your mom. That's all I can do. I think I'm going to grow my collection of tarantulas big time here, but I'm not sure. I'm going to try to get my collection going by the summer. Come the springtime, I want to get a lot more. When did that happen, Justin? Yeah, it's I think uh yeah, 300 to yeah. That's right about right there. When did that happen, Black Balls, and what happened? Not sure about the tarantulas, huh? You know, we were very unsure of it too, but if you go watch these tarantula videos that people put out, you can see the fascination with them, the colors and all that. Um, that's true. That is so true, Aquaballs. Stuff can go way up there. When I first got in to the ball python thing and they first came out with the pieds, I'm almost 100% positive the first pieds were $80,000. The lesser is one of the most amazing morphs. It sure does change. It can definitely be a very good influencing gene. It changes a lot of aspects of stuff. Yeah, that's what I said too. And then my son had a fear of them, and then we finally got him past it. And then I got the little tarantulas. They're little slings. He goes in and says hi to them every day. But now I want to get more and get a few bigger things and stuff like that. Not huge stuff, but medium-sized stuff. Water is probably the most crucial thing for rats. If they don't have water every day, they will die. It's crazy how much water. I go through 5 gallons of water a day on just 3 racks. And that really sucks. I don't know about the cold. I've had it get pretty cold over here before I turned the heat on. It was in the 20s, and they did fine over there. And I know it's not in the 20s over there where you're at, and they did fine. So, but I would say the water for sure. And then at one time, I had some rats in this other house. I turned the heater on, and all the rats died, and it was because their heater was leaking carbon monoxide. Nobody was living in it at the time, but I had to get rid of that heater. So that's what happened there. Yeah, you're lucky. Very, very lucky. That's true. They seem to like it cooler. Did you ever see the pressurized systems that you plug right into your water line? You tap right into the water line, keeps them pressurized. You never have to worry about it. Yeah, great, Jeff. Yeah, we're funny. Kid-friendly channel, Jeff. Kid-friendly channel. And there's kids in the room. I'm only messing with you, Jeff. It's all over the TV and stuff. It's cool. I just like messing with you. I want to try to get you to panic. Yeah, no, that's tough when there's no water available. Stevie, how about a super lesser pied? What would it look like, buddy? Yeah, that's what mine is, a gravity fed. The biggest problem with the direct lines from the water line is if they chew a line, let's say the top tub were to chew a line or were to clog that little valve open, it could fill up that tub and then the water would just continuously pour in and pour everywhere. But I suppose you could hook it directly up to a line to where you put I got an idea, Blackballed. You take the insides of a toilet and you put it in a 5-gallon bucket. You hook it up to the water line. So that way when the water gets in, it fills the bucket up. When it gets so full, it shuts off. So if they were to chew a line, it wouldn't be as severe as just a straight line. Oh, I know it would be all white, Maniac. I was seeing if Stevie knew it would be all white. Ah. And since it would be a super lesser, it would probably have blue eyes too, huh? Yeah, that's a good. That's good, Blackball. What do you? Yeah, but you have to have. I believe this is just my opinion. I believe you have to have so many subscribers to do that. I'm not sure, Aquaballs. I really do, but I don't agree with that. If you're going to do a channel, why do you want to charge people for it? Unless, of course, you got a Patreon. If you got a Patreon, I could see $1. People doing $1 to pay to see your stuff. $1 a month or $1 a year or something. Yeah, but couldn't you put that under the black light and look for a pattern to see if it was pied? Because I know with the super lessers you can do that. Put them under the black light and you can see the line, the thing on it. Maniac. That was just curious. Yeah, they do. If you get like a super lesser, you can hold the pie light up to it. I've seen super lesser spiders, and they did it, and they seen it as super lesser pinstripes. You do it, and you can see the pattern in a snake in a dark room with a black light on it. So I'm sure if it was a pied, you could take it into the room, hit it with a black light with the light off. You would see some form of it being pied and know it was 100% pied. Does anybody get that, or do you have to have over so many subscribers, Blackball? You see, that's the question I had. I wasn't sure. Good luck, Aquaballs. Yeah, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers and 240,000 it's 1,000 subscribers, yeah, and you have to have over 240,000 watch time minutes, which is 4,000 hours. which would be cool. Yeah, which you know what's bad about that, Reagan? Now, yeah, but I think that's the same for that too, to do the thing in there. I could be wrong, but I think it has something to do with that too. But here's the problem with the whole thing. If I have a good channel and I have a lot of great information and I could teach kids that are coming in and people coming into the hobby things, and I want them to learn so they don't make mistakes, or if they do make mistakes, they can come for me for information and stuff. But if I have it to where you have to pay $4.99 to view my channel on there, I do believe that a lot of people will just skip on my channel and go somewhere else and maybe get bad information or something. That's the problem with it. That's just my opinion. That's what I think the problem is with it. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. And you know what? I think I'm going to call it quits myself, guys, for the night. I think I'm going to have to get off here. My neck is hurting. My back is hurting. And we will all be back later. Reagan, Maniac, Aquaballs. Please join us again, Aquaballs. Justin. Anybody else that I have missed in here? Ed and everybody. Please. Stevie. I will talk to everybody later. Thank you guys for joining in tonight. And DW, I'm sure you're watching at a distance and not saying anything. That's okay, though. Don't forget your homework, people. Yes, do not forget your homework. Let's get this done for Justin here, and let's get this figured out. I will talk to everybody later. James, I think James left already. He had to get up early in the morning. So, and we'll see everybody later. Peace out, people.